Hey there, friends and foes, breakfast clubbers. This is Back Issue Breakfast Club, and I am your substitute host because Kelly and Crayley are on a little repose. I am the prophet of pop culture, John B. Pyka. You can call me Johnny. And this week on Back Issue Breakfast Club, we are going to review Adventureman, The End of Everything and After. Hey there, Breakfast Clubbers. Welcome back to Back Issue Breakfast Club. As I said a moment ago, Kelly and Crayley are away this week, and so I volunteered to step in and be your substitute review guide. And every week on Back Issue Breakfast Club, we review a graphic novel or a trade paperback and help you find your new favorite comic, or maybe remember one from the past that you've forgotten. And this week, I'm reviewing one of my all-time favorite books, Adventureman. Adventureman is from Matt Fraction and the amazing art team of Terry and Rachel Dodson. And this is a big, big book. It is a hardcover edition, and although it only collects 4 issues, it feels like a major, major graphic novel. The story is basically a diesel punk art deco pulp adventure about Adventureman, who is kind of an analog of Doc Savage. And he's got a team of super scientists and magicians like Jim Royale, the gentleman. He is a magician. Chegal, the super science witch. Akal, the timeless one. The Phaedra Phantom, the ghostly saint of burlesque. Sally Sweet, the ace aviatrix. And Lonnie Langlois, the brawler of the Bowery. And Issue 1 starts with this fantastic diesel punk art deco pulp adventure. And we get to meet some great villains like Baron Bazaar and Baroness Bazaar. And it is just a rollicking fun time. And it is the whole first issue is introducing us to this world, this diesel punk universe of Adventureman. And as we get to the end, we find out that we're actually kind of doing the Princess Bride thing with Claire reading to her son at bedtime, and they love to read Adventureman stories. And I think, let's see, is it Tommy? Claire and Tommy. Yes, Tommy. Claire and Tommy read Adventureman stories every night before bed. And they love Adventureman stories. Now, as it turns out, Claire is deaf and she is adopted. And her adopted family is a family of sisters, all from different parts of the world. And their father, I didn't notice this until today, rereading this for this review. Spoiler alert, their father, their adopted father, looks remarkably similar to the titular hero, Adventureman. And Adventureman gets his powers from a serum, and we think that, you know, these stories are all just fictional stories that Claire and Tommy enjoy, but as it turns out, they're not. They are a history. And Claire, for some reason, inherits or is imbued with the power of Adventureman, and she starts getting bigger. Her hearing returns. She starts getting stronger, smarter. She can do things like field blood transfusions. There are giant stompy robots. There are pulp heroes and villains coming back to life. And basically, Claire finds herself living an Adventureman story. Look at this. The art by Terry and Rachel Dodson is phenomenal. The writing by Matt Fraction is phenomenal. This was, for me, the best book of 2020. It was so good that I asked for the hardcover collection for Christmas, even though I had read all of the floppies. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at... I got to tell you, this might be the Dodson's finest work, quite honestly. And the whole thing ends on a cliffhanger. The series ended suddenly last year. Now, word has just come out that an issue 5 is on the way. There were only 4 issues in this, and it is jam-packed with story. They don't write comics like this anymore. And that's a really awesome thing for this book. Now, here's my favorite part of the whole thing, because we only get to meet these characters very briefly. In the back is a complete glossary with artist sketches and character descriptions, you know, the writer's notes, the artist's notes, and we get to see inside the creative process. And I think what we are about to learn is that Claire's adopted sisters are going to imbue the other characters. They are going to become the rest of Adventureman's team, and I suspect that's why their father adopted them. And that their father is actually Adventureman. And that's why Claire has these Adventureman novels. I cannot say enough good things about this book. This series was so phenomenal. And I just reread this again tonight in one sitting, just devoured it. It is just a feast for the eyes. It is a phenomenal story. Everyone can relate to Claire because she is the everyman in this story. She is the true hero going through the hero's journey. Look at this cover. Look at this cover. So when we get to issue 5, she will become full-on adventure man or adventure woman. And I'm so excited about this. Oh, we got big tentacled monsters. We got killer bees. We got pulp magicians. We got secret formulas. This thing has everything you could possibly want in and it's fun. It is fun, and that is what comics should be. They should just be fun. It's also an oversized book. A normal comic, in comparison, you can see the size difference. This is a huge, fat coffee table book, and it's awesome. So, that's my review of Adventureman. I don't want to give anything away other than Claire, Adventureman, Baron Bazaar, big stompy robots, giant killer bees, and just pulp goodness. Guys and gals, that is it for this week's Back Issue Breakfast Club. Hope you enjoyed this review. Go out, get Adventureman, and look for issue 5 coming out in September. And if you like this, and if you like this review, drop a comment in the comments. Let us know what you're reading. Let us know if you've read Adventureman, if you agree with my assessment. And whatever platform you're watching this on, if it's Facebook or YouTube or wherever it might be, post a comment, but click subscribe. And then share this with 200 or 300 of your closest friends and family. And until the next time, love you, mean it. We'll catch ya on the flip side.